Spice here, along with Greg, aka G Money. Welcome to an episode of Sodium. Straight Dope Media brings you Sodium. Greg, what you salty about today?
People in stores, man.
Shopping etiquette. That's a good topic. That's a good topic.
Yeah.
So what bothers you about people in stores?
One of the biggest is people standing in the middle of the damn aisle.
Well, yeah. So like you go down the cereal aisle, right? And you're looking for like a box of, well, let's pick Frosted Flakes, okay? You go down that aisle. As soon as you turn that aisle, you go down, you can see your Frosted Flakes, especially your regular store, like the store you always go into. And you know exactly where those Kellogg's products are. And there's that lady who's standing there, hand on the hip, carts in the middle of the aisle, probably turned somewhat cattywampus. She's over here, and she's not right in front of your Frosted Flakes. She's like 4 feet down, but where the cart is at, every single thing, like no, you either have to say, excuse me, or you gotta wait.
Or just move the cart.
You would move the cart?
I would.
Wait, you'd move her cart?
Yes, I'll move her cart out of the damn way.
Wow. I don't have it in me to touch somebody else's shopping cart, man. Like if nobody's standing there, then I can understand it. But if she's there, you're just gonna move the cart? You've done that before?
I'll give her one excuse me.
Okay.
I'll give her a chance. If she doesn't, I move it.
Do you push it all the way with your own cart?
No, I'll physically move it to the side. No. The worst part about that is when you get two people in the middle of that aisle talking. Like they're catching up after 20 years.
Yeah.
If you're going to talk, get out of the damn aisle.
Yeah, absolutely. I was in our local John Eagle like 2 weeks ago, and I get to the end of an aisle. Like I had already done all my shopping, right? I'm flying through the store. Usually if it's me and my wife and our son, we're in there for an extended period of time. But I was by myself, so I'm flying through the store. I got everything I needed, grabbed a few things I needed for my son, grabbed a few things I needed for my wife. Get to the I'm getting ready to go check out, and I'm like, dang, man, I really forgot to get some beef gravy. We had no beef gravy in the house, and I'm usually the person that eats beef gravy. But I go back around to get the gravy, and as I'm walking down the like middle aisle of the store that like separates the two halves of the store, I see these two people speak to one another. And I'm like, dang, this is gonna be a problem. So I go back and get the gravy, and as I'm coming out to the end of the aisle, there they are. They have stopped in the middle of that area that separates the two halves of the store. And it's kind of tight for me to actually get out of the aisle. And if I get out without saying anything or doing anything, I then have to go right, which is the opposite direction of where I need to go. So I get out to the end of the aisle and I just stop. I just come to a complete stop, 2 feet, stop. And I'm like, do I say something? You know what I mean? Like I've wasted there's like a 4-second period where they're talking and I'm just standing there. And there's a guy looking at me in my face. And in my mind, he has got to know that you're in the middle of the aisle.
They don't care.
They don't care. They're on their own time.
Even if you told them, excuse me,
yeah,
they're not going to move.
Well, they might, but they're also going to look at you like, you suck, you're an idiot, why did you come this way?
Yes. And if you want to be that person who wants to catch up on life events in the store, do it in an area you're not inconveniencing somebody else.
Absolutely. And I think what annoys me the most about that scenario is they see each other apparently on a daily basis or semi-regular basis because they were talking about their kids' baseball practice. So you're seeing, if they're playing together, you're seeing each other on a semi-regular basis. Does this really need to be a 7-minute conversation in the middle of the grocery store while blocking the aisle?
No, it doesn't. But people don't care about other people's time.
No, that's the case in a lot of things in life.
But that is one of the biggest pet peeves is people want to hold a damn conversation in the middle of an aisle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get out. Pick a side.
Pick a side. Yeah. Pick an end of the aisle and stay to one side of the aisle. Frankly, maybe take the conversation outside. Do your shopping, talk to one another outside.
Yeah.
Do you really need to? I mean, I guess you have
Or-
the situation where one's just coming in the store and one's leaving.
Or even like a bigger area of that store that has more room to navigate.
Yeah, but I don't think, as humans, I don't think at that point most people are going to say, I want to talk to Joe. Hey, Joe, let's go back in the corner where the milk and everything's at and it's an open space.
Yeah, you have a point there, but it's still the idea of you're purposely impeding a walkway.
Purposely?
Purposely.
You think they do it on purpose? I think maybe for attention, I guess, to some
Maybe.
degree. Self-conscious or subconsciously.
Maybe.
I'm sure I've probably done it though.
We've all done it. So we all done it, not meaning to. But looking, then you think, why was that? Then the afterthought of why you did that.
Like, so have you ever been that guy and then after the fact thought to yourself,
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been that guy and had somebody ask me to move out of the way. And I'm like, why am I middle of the road?
so you questioned yourself after the fact?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, I've been that person and then I'm like halfway across the store and I'm like, I was that guy.
Yes.
Like that was me. I'm the guy that I am annoyed at most of the time.
Yes.
That was me.
That's being Major Johnson right there.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty inconsiderate. But it's also partially human nature. I don't know if everybody would look at it the way you and I do. But the meeting thing, the family reunion thing gets me.
Yes.
Where like there is no way to pass through this aisle. I've walked past like the aisle. I've like go to turn down, I see them, and then you go by or go do the rest of your shopping and come back, and they're still there.
Yeah, dear Aunt Agnes that they haven't seen since last reunion 5 years ago. You run into
Aunt Agnes. Aunt Agnes. Okay.
and of course she has to tell you about every one of her great grandkids' achievements.
Wow.
and everything the neighbors do next to her that makes her mad.
Wow.
So that turns into like a half-hour conversation that doesn't have to happen, at least there.
What about like you go in a grocery store? Have you ever run into somebody who seemingly is just the average person, but they like somehow pin you down into like a life discussion, and it's somebody you don't even know? Has that happened to you?
Yes, cashiers.
I was thinking more of like just store patrons, but cashiers can count for that, yes.
I hate hearing people's life stories.
Oh, I know.
If I don't know you as a personal friend, I really don't want to hear a life story. I really don't. Not that I don't care, but I'm there for a reason. I don't want to get hung up on somebody's life story about why they're traumatized about the subject.
You sound like the Terminator. Like in was that Genesis? No, that was Dark Fate, where like he was the one that was sent to kill John Connor that actually finishes the job, and then he just goes on to live a life as a citizen.
Yes.
What you just described is probably how he is when he goes to the grocery store. That's you.
Maybe. I can see that.
Like he has to work, like he fails to empathize and understand humanity.
I'm not going to be rude and say like, I don't want to hear this.
You want to.
Yes, I want to,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not going to be that person.
Yeah, the truth comes out.
I just don't. Why tell some rando dude in a grocery store your life story? It makes no sense.
I mean, they might not have anybody else to share it with. And it probably is better for them personally to have someone just to talk to. You might not understand how much that means to them in that moment to have somebody to talk to that isn't like just openly blowing them off.
Openly.
The entirety of your brain is saying, F you, give me my groceries.
Yes.
But you are at least kind enough to just listen.
Yes.
To this, as long as you have to be there to just listen to the story.
My mom is like, I want to go home and I have crap to do.
Kiss my ass. I just want my groceries.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's 5 people behind me in line. There's Ethel here looking pissed off because she wants to check out.
Oh, the lady behind you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you know she's mad. You know she's mad. She's probably that lady that has like the 12-year-old luxury car outside, like this 12-year-old Mercedes.
Yes.
And thinks she has like she's the upper 1% of America.
And you have her backer giving you a dirty look.
Yeah.
When there's nothing you can do.
You didn't initiate the conversation.
Just speed this conversation up.
The only thing you said was, "Hi, how are you today?"
Yes.
And it turned into hearing about why the dog's at the vet. You know, Bobby has cancer, and
why my kids don't talk to me anymore.
Yes, all that. Yeah, why your escorts broke down. Like
I didn't ask to be your therapist.
No, but you are in that moment.
I didn't ask for this, so don't give me the pissed off look when I didn't initiate the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but she doesn't look at it like that.
I know, but
she just wants her groceries. She's also probably like not going to have her Advantage card when she goes to John Eagle, and then when you got to put the little thing in the keypad, she's going to say, "I don't know how to use all of that.
No,
do I still get my discount?"
No, she's a check writer.
She's a check writer, man. You might be onto something there.
She refuses to use debit card because her dead husband didn't trust him.
Is his name Jerry?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. So she's still a check writer.
Okay.
And she's the kind of person I'll say, "Do you have a pen? Because mine's not working."
Boom. And then she in turn is now holding up the person behind her.
Yes.
And the person behind her is like, "Lady, why are you writing a check?"
But then she's like, but it's fine because she's the one doing it.
Does she get annoyed when the store then processes the check electronically?
Yes.
In front of her and all that, and she's like, "Well, I know the money's good and all that."
She gets annoyed when they ask for an ID because it's a check in 2025.
Does she also throw in the fact that I've been shopping at the store for X amount of years?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you might be onto something with that one. I can.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've witnessed it. Like as of like 2 months ago, I witnessed it.
Yes.
So that's. But it's still a form of currency. Like it still has to be accepted as currency, unless the store then has a sign that says we don't accept checks. But it's just interesting. Like that lady would be mad at you for something you didn't even do. You just want to get your groceries and go. But then she, on the other hand, is going to hold up the person behind her even longer because she just won't use the card.
I understand it's from currency, but when she hands it to a 16, 17-year-old kid that never written a check in their life.
Yeah. Scratches his hair a lot the whole time you're there.
And they look at her like she has 3 eyes because she's using a check.
Yeah. And that kid probably has no idea actually how to write a check.
And it's first check can't process.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he has to call somebody over to show him.
Yeah.
Then
you got to pick up that little phone, Bonnie to service, or Bonnie to, the register, please.
Then she gets irritated with that because...
And Bonnie got to leave the service desk that she was working.
Yes.
And then somebody got to cover Bonnie, and this just draws out the process even longer.
Yes, and
that guy that's behind the lady that thought he has this super rare luxury car, he's really mad because he worked the day. He already worked a shift. Then he went and worked out at Planet Fitness. He's tired.
He wants to go home.
He just wants to go home and make his sirloin steak and rice and get ready for work the next day. But now he's like kind of stuck because it's it's like late afternoon, early evening. they don't have enough people there to work the registers. Every register has a line. So what's he going to do? He's not going to go get out of this line and go get another line where the line's even longer.
Yes. But that's at some point it's time to join the modern era and use it and use debit card or cash.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still the weirdo that doesn't use a card that much. But then also that causes problems because if you go somewhere, like you go to Target, and if your total's like $448.30 and you hand them $500 in cash, that now is another 5-minute process because that 16 or 17-year-old kid has to call his manager on duty, and then they got to come over and they got to go through all this stuff and verify that it's cash and how much it is, because that kid is not allowed to accept that much money in cash. So I've been that guy that holds up the line because I've used cash.
Are you the goon that will sit there and write a check out?
No, and I've also offered to use the card once I realize this cash thing is going to draw things out longer. And at that point, they have an out to say, oh, no, yeah, we can use the card. But no, they'll say, no, we'll still do the process. And now I'm the one that has the line behind me and they're mad at me, which is rightfully so, but I gave them an out.
Yes.
They didn't take the out.
I agree with that. But still, I understand that Ethel is 95 years old.
Man, now she's 95.
She probably only ever did the debit card once because she had to. She prepared a checkbook.
Oh, and I'm assuming her like 60-year-old son is annoyed that she won't use the card. He's probably like going totally cashless.
No, he believes in all cash.
Oh, he believes in all cash. Okay.
Now her grandson is annoyed with her.
Yeah. He really thinks cash is stupid.
Yes.
And he's like, what is a check?
He's like, if it goes sort of with her, he's like, just use a card.
Just use a card.
It's quicker.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
Is she one of those ones that takes the time to like write the amount and everything in the checkbook while that whole process is going on? She's holding up the line even longer.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, listen. Before we end this episode, I gotta tell one story. So, my wife and I go to the store. We go to our local John Eagle, and I'm not really sure what we were there for, but of course we had a cartload of groceries. Probably mostly hers, not mine. I'm sure I had a couple items, and we go up in the line. I just want to get out of the store, And she goes back. She's like, I forgot something. She's like in where the cosmetics are, and apparently this other lady's in the aisle with her, and somehow they got on the topic. This lady gets on the topic of her husband, who was apparently like this super, like, abusive goon, and it's pretty obvious that she's like happy that he's dead, so she can be out from under his his wrath.
Good riddance.
So like time has passed here. Like I'm kind of waiting, and like my wife's not moving. She's not like moving from the spot, and I'm like, does she know this lady? Like, what's going on? We gotta get going here. So I go around to that aisle. I'm like, hey, babe, what's going on? You ready to go? You got everything? And she's like, oh, yeah, I'll be right there. So I go back to where I was. Like, I'm not really in line because I don't want to be in line and it come to our turn. And she still has an item. And she comes back up and she has this huge smile on her face. And what's so funny? And she was like, this lady basically thinks you're like O.J. Simpson. And like all men are, these abusive... like goons. And she was like, after I walked away, the woman told her like, honey, I dealt with this all my life. You don't have to deal with this. And I'm like, all because I just asked if everything is okay. Can we go?
Just do me a favor. If you're going to high-speed chase, leave your clothes on, man.
I I would hire you. Would definitely have to be my driver.
Leave your clothes
because of all my friends and all the other members of the channel. I've ridden with you, and I'm pretty sure you can handle a high or low speed chase. I won't get naked.
Just don't get naked.
And it better be in a Chevrolet and not a Ford.
Just don't get naked.
I won't. I promise. Okay. I promise. I won't get naked, and I also don't have any plans on killing anybody either. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. This episode is this is life, man. This is like I said in the intro video. We're just gonna talk about life on here, different things that the average person might run into in life. Once again, I just want to thank everybody for all the support. Please like, share, subscribe. Find us on Instagram. Buy some apparel. Buy this Straight Dope Media merchandise. And let the world know what's up. Anything else you want to add to the...
No, I think we covered it up pretty good.
Don't stand in the middle of the aisle at grocery store.
No.
Like, when you get there, get your stuff and go. Like, we don't want you in the way.
No.
Don't be parked.
No.
Get your stuff and go. If you got to have a conversation with somebody, keep it brief. And by all means, get the hell out of the way. Thank y'all. Peace.